Hello everyone, it's Sexy Jojo, here bringing you another episode of Mirage Noir, Prologue. Now I know what you're thinking, Jojo, where have you been? Where are my blank episodes? Where are my Mega Man episodes? Where are my Mega Man episodes? And to answer your questions, there's an update video coming Friday, so look out for that. The reason I'm playing this game, I know, it's wild, even to me, because I had dropped it. I was like, I'm not gonna play this game, there's too much dialogue, not enough decision making. But that was back when I had my laptop, and as we all know, if you leave it around, actually you don't even have to be around for that, you can just scroll about like majority of my old videos, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That was back when I had that really laggy laptop, and could barely do anything, but I haven't touched it since I got this desktop. And so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna play this game. You know, I'm ending my own self-hiatus. The music is still killer. Oh my god. Sorry, I had to take a quick dance break. You know, we're just gonna jump in. That's exactly what we're gonna do. If you're looking to see the date, you're like, why does it say March 6th? It's because my save file for my laptop didn't come over when I was transferring over all my games and stuff. So unfortunately, well, I guess it wouldn't really be unfortunately, because it didn't even take me that long to get back to this point. Like, I literally watched episode 3, found out where I was, and put myself in that exact same place. I still don't know what's going on. So, without further ado, let's begin Mirage Noir, Prologue. It's music is cool, yo. What voice did I even get her? The Anya. The Anya. I don't even remember how I pronounce the name. Oh my, we're off to a fantabulous start. I was really exhausted by that astral projection I performed earlier this evening, so I quickly slipped into the dreamland. His name was Vesper. Oh, I guess when I was finally able to regain my consciousness, I got struck by the darkness again. All that I remembered from the last time I was awake is a beautiful snowy glade in the middle of the dark forest. Then, my world was torn by the owner of deadly golden eyes, which rushed to me in a few seconds to kill me with one strike. Yet again, I was welcomed by the void. Sometimes I think that it teases me, and my hopes of getting out of here and leading another life. I would have rather died that time when I was being chased by those golden eyes, and be torn apart by its sharp teeth and rough claws. But since I'm floating here again, I guess that my body is alive. There was no way to count time in this pesky, pitch-black, hollow place, so I have no idea how much time passed since that time when I was awake. The only thing that slightly changed was the fact that I no longer felt deadly coldness. In fact, it was rather warm and nice. I was wondering what caused this. Maybe something changed after all? Nah, I don't think so. I wouldn't be here right now. I need to stop bothering myself with such fantastic visions, because it will fade away anyway. The black space around me doesn't allow me to move nor hold any specific memories. It literally eats them away. There is no point in thinking about the sense of life, logical riddles, or how to properly hit on girls. Because everyone knows that, you know, that's something important everyone has to think about in life. Is, you know, how to properly hit on girls. Nothing was sacred to the gluttonous dark parasite. All I knew was some information about the basic languages or other tiny meaningless things that not only strengthened my longing after normal life. Of course, there was also the annoying knowledge that a few seconds ago I thought about something I may not remember right now. Still, even if I know about my awakening, the chances I'll lose those memories was very high. Or maybe it wants me to remember so I can feel more miserable. I knew that this was possible because I had some of those unclear and obscure memories that didn't make sense at all. Then, I felt something weird in the space around me as I was floating aimlessly in it. I felt a specific deformation in the blackness near me. What in the world is this? My eyes were struck by astonishing colors that I've never seen before in this deadly place. One of the vivid colors appeared directly in my chest in the form of a pulsing red flame. I felt a sharp pain in it and tried to shake it off, but it was completely pointless, so I stopped. Strangely, I noticed that I wasn't really that uncomfortable with itching pain, and I realized that it seemed to always accompany me somehow. I guess that there might be a reason behind it, but why bother thinking about it? I quickly rationalized this event and decided to get back to my usual fruitless contemplation, but I couldn't do it. The sharp pain struck me again. Fight! The absolute silence that was always around me, I'm going to assume that me, ending that B is supposed to be me, got completely shattered by that one simple word. After that, the red pulses started to hurt pretty bad. The pain was getting worse and worse. State of surprise. Oh, fight. Don't give up. Quickly turned into a desperate determination. I wanted to get out of that ugly place. I suppose I could say that I dreamed about it all the time. The pain got stronger with every second, and I felt the urge to get rid of that pulsing redness that was clinging to me the whole time I was here, and grasped it with my hand, trying to tear it out. To my astonishment, I saw a transparent and delicate palm that also tried to rip the red point from my body. Fight, Vesper! I have to say, I'm digging the visuals. I can dig it all. I seized the crimson seed even stronger. Ooh. Snaps for that. I could dig it. Our hands seemed to exclude each other in this blackness, but somehow we fought together to achieve our goal. I won't give up. I will win this time. I'm not coming back here ever again. Finally, the scarlet grain gave up and disintegrated into pieces. I never felt so light and relieved before. For a brief moment, I saw a silhouette of a beautiful young woman which disappeared in a ray of light. Suddenly, all that darkness faded away and I could see my true surroundings. Everything happened so fast that I had little trouble catching up what exactly happened here. Below me, I saw a man lying in the bed and a curled up girl with fair hair lying on his feet. Her body was emitting us a warm, soft light, while his body was completely lifeless, just like objects around him, such as the pillow or the table next to the bed. The man's face was calm and emotionless. His hair was really messy. I have to admit, I looked really funny from that perspective. I didn't wait much longer and slipped into my rigid body. That was weird. He had an out-of-body experience. What can I say? Being suspended in a state of non-entity definitely had its pros. You don't have to bother yourself with stupid matters such as controlling a very unwieldy shell known to me as my body. The first feeling I experienced after coming back was unbearable. I was covered in cold sweat. My hands were shaking. They seemed to weigh a ton. I really don't like that wait. Oh, I was reading that wrong. I really don't think that I felt this terrible the last time I woke up. Yet, I stopped focusing on my personal matters, so I saw a girl lying down below my feet. She didn't look too well, as her face was twisted with pain, and her fists were clenched hard. I tried to move her a little bit closer to try to wake her up, but when I saw those golden eyes looking directly at me, yes, the ones that were staring at me with killing intent, when I was in the forest. Don't rip. My intuition told me to stay back. was speeding up. And so I did it while my heart was beating like crazy. If you listen closely, you can hear the heartbeat, and you can hear it beating. That's pretty cool. I thought that the owner of these eyes would attack really soon, but no such thing has happened. Hey, and then it just faded away. That's pretty cool. Instead, I saw a massive, beastly head coming out from the shadows with those scary eyes looking straight into me. The owner of that head appeared to be a giant cat, but I couldn't tell which breed it belonged. But I was pretty sure I saw it somewhere before. A huge animal approached the young female to check up on her, bumping her with its huge skull. After a few seconds, we heard a silent mumble coming out from her mouth. The cat seemed to be relieved, so it left her side again and lied down in the shadow, watching carefully my every move. I decided to stay still and do nothing, because I didn't want to provoke it unnecessarily. Okay. So now we're seeing things from Vesper's perspective, because if I remember correctly, which is probably not correct at all given it's been the entire year, everything we've had up until this point has been from Look at the dollar volume. This is probably going to go against what I said in the other video I made on here. But we got everything from Vi's perspective, and now the script's been flipped. Whether we'll be able to make choices soon or not is a different matter altogether. The girl sat on the bed without any kind of grace in her movement. Well, she looked very tired, so it's understandable. Oh my god, you over here trying to judge people and she won't help you out. Man, you tripping. She observed me very carefully, slight interest reflecting in her eyes. I still had in my mind that I was watched by a big deadly kitten, so I decided that right now, the wisest thing I could do is stay still and do not move too much. Finally, she decided to get up, and I noticed that she was in pain, but quickly mastered her bothersome condition with a big, wide smile. After that, she approached me, and her face got really close to mine as she tried to read my emotions from my face. Hey, don't scowl at me. Don't scowl at me, I just woke up. I'm hungry. Please, have some soup. No? What about can I get some ale? I know you got plenty of that. I mean, you walked out the house and you're like, that's what I need in my life. So, no, none of that either, I guess. I slightly turned my head, looked straight into her eyes, bearing in mind the beast that was lurking in the darkness. You know, the one that wants to rip my throat out. Girl's eyes met mine, and she seemed to be enchanted by them. Perfect. I don't know why. Boy. This man's like, alright, this is the one. I'm gonna hook up with him. Oh, boy. I don't know why, but I decided to be more bold. My instincts were telling me that I should use her slight weakness to my advantage. That's terrible. Then she finally spoke. How are you? Thanks, I'm fine. Quiet, you idiot. I bit my tongue and decided to stay silent. Luckily, she didn't notice that I was about to say something. All there was left to do was play dumb. I hate Vesper. What a manipulative douchebag. What? No. This isn't how you treat people that save your life. What a douche. Do you understand me? What should I do? Because I'm an idiot. No hablo English. It was so many random sentences that meant nothing at all. But I couldn't risk saying something in an existing language, because there was a chance she could be intelligent and know it. I hate Vesper. Lucky for me, she seemed to sigh deeply with some deep disappointment in her voice. She raised her hand, patted my back, and for the first time she broke the barrier of touch between us. Since the beast was observing us, or relaxed for the first time since I woke up, I decided to use this to my advantage. When the woman got up and I gently caught her hand. Stop in irresolution? What? Is that an actual word? Hold up. I don't think it's real.
take this to kill you, kid. Hold up.
Pause for the cause.
Oh, we're just missing an R.
Okay. So it's irresolution, but there's 2 R's and not 1. That's why I was confuzzled. So I tightened my grip around her wrist and pulled her closer to me. To my amazement, she didn't resist at all, and she fell straight into my arms. She seemed to be as surprised as me that she collapsed to sleep, but she quickly attempted to sleep. Unfortunately for her, she was really exhausted, so I didn't have this much force to hold her in my arms. But if she was totally good, I probably needed to do so, as I was quite exhausted too. What a douche. She looked angry at me, and there was no sign of fear in her eyes. Actually, I have to admit, she looked kinda cute when she was making that irritated expression on her face. No, Vesper, stop. Just shut your mouth, Vesper. Everything that you're thinking right now is stupid. You're like a role player right now. You're over here just like, alright, I just met your character. We're gonna be madly in love, and I don't approve. I think you're stupid. I know that my behavior might not be very wise from the objective point of view, but my instinct was whispering to me that it was the right thing given the circumstances I'm currently in. No, she saved your life. It doesn't mean I'm going to just immediately try to swoon you. I need a good caretaker, a patron that will help to get accustomed to the new situation. I had to do something in order to survive. That's why I smiled and made a bright and happy expression on my face as I could. Her face got covered in a beautiful red blush. The pulse got higher. Easy as pie. Now it's time for the highlight of the show. I started to slowly lean over her head. It was a very immense feeling. It was just an act. The pupils of her gray eyes got much wider under the pressure of this feeling. I have to say that I simply adore her long, slightly tense neck, and of course her lips in the color of ripe raspberry that were equivalent as quivering when the distance between us was getting shorter. Her body is ready. What did I... Hold up, this is about to turn real smutty. This is not what It was really hard for me to hold back. At the very last moment, I managed to center a projection of emotions that I felt during the wake-up process. I really tried to make them as innocent and pure as I could, which really wasn't easy at this moment. I got the hunch that she was a little bit disappointed and embarrassed with her behavior. I wanted to see her mixed feelings, so I spontaneously closed her and kissed her. Her tension slowly disappeared, so I guess it worked just fine. Vesper, I hate you. I hate you, Vesper. Oh, she was also really exhausted with all the ruckus, so I did take her long to just calmly fall asleep on my lap. Well, it's not like I'm gonna go anywhere, am I? Besides, the golden eyes were slowly getting me in darkness. I hope you die. Get God, Vesper. I hate you. It's a miracle that she didn't try to kill me. I'd try to kill you. Let me what? Let me see you doing that tomorrow. Oh, slit your throat. Why'd you do that? Look. I hesitantly raised my head to pet her long hair in the color of bright straw. When I closed my eyes, I was welcomed by the darkness again. Actually, it was different by the phenomena that was around me all these years, but I couldn't get rid of the irrational fear from falling asleep. So I had a lot of time to think and analyze the situation I'm in right now. I remembered almost nothing from my past, and the only thing that was left for me is how to act around the people and other intuitional stuff like that. Also, I was really puzzled by the fact that this girl knew my name. Maybe she saw me in the past, or maybe it wasn't my name and she gave it to me. Those questions were really distressing me, but I guess I'll have to wait before I'll get my answers. I still hate you, Vesper, with a burning passion. Like, if I could kill you, I would. Oh, the music changed and everything. I spent the whole night thinking about my condition and trying to strategize what I should do. Whoa. Is that you? With the flow of time, I was able to gradually remember one of my foggy memories, which involved a woman in white. She was standing in front of me, so all I could see was her back and a faint smile. The rest of her face was covered by her ridiculously long white hair. Who is she to me? Is she my sister? Mother? Is she even related to me by blood? Why is this music so cool? Someone explain this to me. Who was sitting in the booth and just like, alright, so we need some thematic stuff. I got you. Like what? Maybe she's my enemy. Or lover? I had no clue why she would appear in my head. So many questions, so little answers. I guess that it's no use thinking about the past, and I should focus on my survival. I should remember that memories are not something that I can rely on, and I can lose them again at any point in time, so I shouldn't waste time on them. The woman that was lying down on my lap is the best thing that could have happened to me. I was grateful that she saved me, and if it wasn't for her, I would definitely still be rotting in that place. Yet you tried to make moves and seduce her. What? What? Her body was ready. This is game, y'all. This is wild. I know that lying is not the best way to show you gratitude, but you can never be too careful, right? No! I hate you, bastard. Get out of here. After all, I didn't know why she saved me, and maybe something worse than my imprisonment in the world. Look at where you're living. You are in a cottage. What can she do to you? Oh my god, I hate you. I wanted to be extra careful until I know the motive behind her actions. I just think you're stupid. The position I was sleeping for the night was really uncomfortable, so when my savior rolled up the other side of the bed, I was finally relieved. Yet she died. This is all contradictory. How can you call her your savior and then be like, nah, you ain't got no good motives. You obviously up to something. Maybe this is worse than imprisonment. Like what? Come on, man. The situation dictates that you are actually in better hands than you were before you began whatever journey brought you to this place. Because of the fact that one, it's not like this is some like royal person of any kind. It's just a normal person. Someone I'll have to look at the other confirm what Vi is. Maybe I actually do call her Vi in later episodes. Who knows? But the next thing is if it's worse than imprisonment, I'm pretty sure the animal would have killed the cheetah, the lion. No, it's not a lion. It's a cheetah. It's a snow leopard. Ah, yes, it's a snow leopard named Pa. Ah, I remember now. Haha, it's Pa. Pa would have killed you. Pa would have killed you. The giant cat, Pa, was still observing my every move, but I wasn't afraid of it anymore since if she didn't tolerate me, I'd be dead. I would have killed you by now. Yet I decided to stay in bed and not move around. Her mind was something incomprehensible, and slowly opened her eyes, with dark circles around them. For a moment, she was just lying down, watching the ceiling with a funny look on her eyes. Stay still, because I didn't want her to the morning routine. Slapping some like gibberish. After a while, she turned her head in my direction, and our eyes met again. I have to say that her reaction was quite interesting because she didn't make a sound. And to be honest, I thought she would scream or at least be a little shocked with my presence. No screaming, no running away, not a single puzzlement. She looked into my eyes as if I were someone she'd seen a dozen times and nothing unusual in her life. Pa, don't be ridiculous. Go outside to hunt something. You were sitting on your lazy butt for the whole night. I remembered. What am I doing with my life? I have to say that I was quite shocked. For a brief moment I thought that she was talking to me, because when she spoke she didn't bother to avert her gaze in another direction. My doubts were shaken off when I noticed that the white cat moved from her place and lazily approached the basket. I heard a satisfied purr coming from her animal chest, and it was so loud it gave me goosebumps. Luckily, the owner of the amber eyes listened to her and left the room. So what should I do with you now? She talked to me with a crabby tone in her voice, which was kind of a surprise to me. Today she was completely different than yesterday evening, because now she was very confident and completely immune to my charm. That's where you are a douchebag. I will push you off the cliff. How dare you? I decided not to change my strategy and to play dumb. She sighed heavily, again, which seemed to be hearing the laughter, and touched her collarbone while looking straight into my eyes. Vi. I got to say that her name was pretty nice. I looked upon her, trying to look confused and lost by her words. She didn't give up easily and just repeated it. Nah. Nah. I really too much blood right now. I decided to repeat after her as I didn't want to look that stupid. No, you're just retarded. She smiled happily and pointed her finger at me. Vesper! Vesper. I repeated very slowly after her with insecurity in my voice. That was really embarrassing. The girl clapped her hands with enthusiasm and very fiercely got up from the bed. She didn't look tired and worn out at all. Excellent. So if they managed to go smoothly through the interaction, I gotta admit that you're not as dumb as you look. You catch on to things quite quickly, so I hope that you will get well soon and start doing manual labor for me. Whoa! Yadam, she blurted out. Okay, so maybe this is forcing in person. You just got whipped into a relationship. She played the words out very fast. I have to admit that I boiled up a little after hearing that, because she said all these things with a wild, innocent smile on her face. Look, you're acting like you're stupid, and then you were trying to use that to your advantage, so that way she would basically take care of you for the rest of your natural life. You have no room to talk about hearing things like that and trying to play off like you're innocent. Oh, I won't give you that satisfaction. I smiled at her with a dumb look on my face. I knew I had to get her, but she might be just testing me. Stay here. After that, she turned towards her. Deciding to contradict her, I got up after her. I didn't plan on it, but the second after I tried to stand on my feet, I fell down on the floor like an idiot. At least it was precarious. Minnie, without hesitation, ran towards me and helped me to stand. I hate you, Leslie. After that, she made it clear that I mustn't get up using very verbal words. Oh, you're stupid! I didn't argue with her since I was really surprised with my body reaction and decided it would be wise to stay in bed for the time being. She left me. I heard her maid, and I heard she made quite a hustle in the other room. I think she was in the kitchen. You guys hear that too? A little click clack sound? Sound like I don't know what kitchen item that would have been. I'm trying to think. What kitchen item would it be? Because those sounds were quite familiar to me. I felt a pretty nice smell, and after that, my stomach began to rumble like crazy. I haven't eaten for so long, I wasn't sure if I still know how food tasted like. After a few minutes, the woman came in holding the tray in her hands. I was in her person the food and placed it on the quilt. My nose struck with amazing aroma of the dish. Only one moment divided me from devouring it like an ordinary beast. She looked at me with slight amusement, as if my anguish caused her flight. It doesn't matter. I will forgive you everything. Just give me the delectable looking meal groats. She gave me the groats. A sticky mash with lumps and no aroma. She looked triumphantly at my shock, and I was pretty sure she knew perfectly what I was thinking about. No, I am a professional. I won't get carried away so easily. I'm not sure if my microphone actually picked up my alarm going off from my phone. I immediately maintained my usual facial expression and I began to eat my stew. As she saw my reaction, she stopped her immature teasing and smiled weakly at me. She touched my arm, shaking me impatiently. At first I didn't know what she was trying to do, but then it struck me that she might want to communicate with me, but she needs some help. I wasn't sure about that, but I opened my telepathic circuit anyway. The received vision was overwhelmed with concern about my well-being and health. She was also highlighted that for some time she will give me only easy to digest food since my stomach is not used to normal dishes. The visions also contain pictures of books, life and knowledge, and something that will happen in the nearest future. I get it. She wants me to start learning her language tomorrow. From my end, I let her know that I understood what she meant. We finished the thought transfer with that. This is getting quite long. It was easy to notice that she was confident with our little information exchange. She finished her food quicker than me, but she patiently waited until I've eaten everything. And when I was done with food, she took it in a normal manner. Go to sleep. I know you didn't get any rest last night. I shook my head, letting her know that this won't be happening. In fact, I was afraid to go to sleep because I still had that notorious feeling that I won't wake up again. Just remember, kids, sleep is just Death without the commitment. On the other hand, I knew that this reaction is very rushed, so I wanted to propose my dreaming activity as long as I could. Mimi wasn't pleased with my actions, so she looked at me irritated, repeating the same gesture she did before, and I replied to her in the same way. And again. And again. She gave up after a while and looked at me with indulgence, somehow accepting my decision. She even took the tray out of the room with dancing footsteps. She came back after a while with some water and rusk. I don't know what those things are. I mean, I know what water is. Oh god. Now it's gonna be all over this video. I took them gladly because I was pretty thirsty after the last meal, and I also wanted to kill that awful taste of that mushy push. I didn't sense any danger at all. She seems to be a little mean, but she definitely wasn't the sly kind of person. I have never been so wrong. What? Oh! She put something in there to put him to sleep. The minute after I drank the water, I felt dizzy. Got him! I think that's where we're going to end this episode today. We've covered a lot of ground. I still have not had the option to make my own decisions that would affect storyline and stuff, because this is supposed to be a visual novel. I guess they're taking it quite literally on the novel side of things. The music is still banging. We're gonna save right here. Hit good old yes. It slipped my mind what I was about to say. Can you expect more episodes of Mirage and Noir? Yeah. In fact, the next side might even have something super special going on with it. That's about all I'm going to say on that matter. But with that said, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe for more nonsense. If you have a game I think I should play, you think I should play, not I think I should play. That'd be really weird. If I have a game I think I should play, I'm gonna play it. Oh my god. But if you have a game you think I should play, feel free to leave it in the comments below and I will go check it out. And by check it out, I mean I will go in the description and check out the pictures, because I want to play the games you guys want to play, that you guys like to play. My god. That's how you know I did out of it. And with that, I'll bid you all farewell.